Hi, I'm Sofia Wylie, and I'm here today to show you guys my everyday skincare routine and my natural dewy makeup look. First step, I use my Curology cleanser. This stuff has saved me because I actually struggle with acne. I basically just put I would say that much on. I wear makeup basically every day when I'm filming on set, so I always want to make sure that I'm cleansing my face and just getting everything off because it can be a lot for my pores. And then I just rinse and get it off my face. The little eye mask. I get super puffy eyes when I first wake up. So a lot of times when I'm on set, they'll use these on me just to kind of make it look like I am not crying or something. Also, if I have a really emotional scene, that always makes my eyes super puffy. So this is always really great and a go-to for a nice morning. I've been working in the industry since I was around 10 years old, and I did not have any sort of skincare routine when I first started. But then when I was 12, that was when I booked my first series regular role. I started getting acne for the first time. So I went to the dermatologist and they prescribed all these things for me, and some of it worked, some of it didn't. But ever since then, I've kind of just been fluctuating with my skin. Last year, my skin was perfect. And then these past couple of months when I was filming season 3 of High School Musical, my skin broke out so badly. So I've been kind of back on a more intense skincare just because I want to make sure that my skin is getting the treatment that it needs right now while it's kind of going through it. Next, I go in with this serum, and I'm basically just gonna put the serum on my face. I also love this for just sculpting my face and depuffing. I love just my time alone because I'm a really big introvert. So if I can have any excuse to be oh, I need 5 minutes to myself, I'll take it. I love to paint. I started painting when I was 14, I think. I also love to play piano. So a lot of times my parents think I'm so weird. I'll literally get home from a long day of work and I'll go straight into my room and just play the piano because I need to just take some time for myself. I'm gonna go in with my Curology moisturizer. I use maybe 1 pump of it. It depends on where I am. Usually when I'm in Arizona, I can do 2 pumps because my skin can get really dry out there. Right now I'm in New York, so I'm gonna just use 1. La Mer Under Eye Balm. And I'll just take a little bit on my finger. So this is the Clé de Peau sunscreen, and even though I don't burn or anything, it's still important for me to protect my skin because I do not want to look like a raisin when I'm old. I didn't really use sunscreen for most of my life because I always wanted to get tan, and I have a couple little freckles, so I would get more when I'd be in the sun, and I thought that was a great thing, but now I've realized that that's not a very good thing for my future. I'm gonna use just this little lip mask. So I start with the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I'll just go on the parts of my face that I kind of want to be accentuated, but definitely not in these areas because I get really shiny there. My skin is kind of combination skin, so I don't usually go in any of those places. Dior foundation. This is in the shade Too Warm. My skin has such a strange fluctuation because I can get so tan so fast, and then I could not see the sun for a day and boom, I get really pale. I usually have a couple different foundations just in my bag because I don't know what color my skin is going to be that day. And I go in just with a little bit because I don't like intense coverage. Of course I like it to just cover those little blemishes. Boom, that's already gone. I grew up as a competitive dancer, which a lot of people don't know that about me, but because of that, we have intense stage makeup. And being 8 years old when I started that, I didn't really know how to do my own makeup at that point. And so all of the dance moms would do their makeup for their kids. And my mom, she does not know how to do makeup at all. It's actually really bad. And so the dance teachers would actually do it for me. I definitely learned a lot during that time, just seeing what I like to do on myself and learning it in that different way. So I go in with this NARS concealer. I literally used to do these videos in my room. My sister would come in, I'd be like, Bella, get out! Like, I thought I was a YouTuber. And so I've had a lot of practice, but now like doing this for realsies, I'm like so nervous. I have been on this show called High School Musical, the musical, the series. Yes, very long name, for about 3 years now. This past season, we got to work with Corbin Bleu, which was so much fun. I literally had the biggest crush on him growing up. I'm going in with the Kosas concealer. I use this Fenty Beauty contour stick, and then I'll just use my finger. Something I really love about the show though is how inclusive it is. We have so many different characters on the show, and this season specifically, my character and my co-star Dare Renee, we get to play the leads of the production that we're putting on in the show, which is Frozen. And I hope that young girls out there are able to see Gina and be like, oh my gosh, she's playing a princess? Like, I can be a princess too. It doesn't just have to be this specific person that I've seen before. We can all do it. Both Dara and I really were involved in both our hair and makeup and our wardrobe. That was something that I was really passionate about. I really wanted to do box braids because for me and for a lot of my friends who look like me and have my curl pattern, we do box braids when it's summer because it's so much more easy to manage. And then Dara has all of these insane wig moments. I'm like, girl, Courtney brought all of this to camp, like, you're for real? I think people have really resonated with it because it is very representative of what we want and what other girls our age would want too. Usually I do these two steps kind of at the same time. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Lip and Cheek and then this Drunk Elephant bronzer. I started using TikTok like everybody else during quarantine of 2020, and ever since I've been obsessed. Like, I think it's so much fun and I'm very much addicted to it, and I have a screen time set for myself that I always surpass. I'm using the Fenty setting powder. I put powder in these areas just because I don't want it to crease, and I also like the more like filtered look around my nose too, because that is an area that can get pretty like shiny or sweaty looking, and you don't want that. You want to look glowy. We don't want to look sweaty. I used to pluck my eyebrows a lot when I was little, and once I plucked them so much that they were basically gone. And at the time I was filming on a Nickelodeon show, and my dad comes up to me in between the takes and he's like, where are your eyebrows? And so now I'm just going for like the nice natural brow. This is the Hourglass Warm Brunette pencil. I'm gonna start down and kind of brush up. This is a little hack moment for you. So this doesn't look like anything. It's just the Got to Be Glued gel, but I use it for my eyebrows because it doesn't make it really flaky, but it definitely like laminates it down, which I like my brows to just hold all day. I love Korean makeup and Korean skincare. I love brands like Innisfree. I think they're great. I gave a bunch of their stuff to my hominy. That's my grandma. She's Korean. She was so excited, and that's like the only thing she's ever gotten excited about for me, because everything else she's like, High School Musical, what is that? So it was really fun to be able to like relate to something with her. I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury liquid eye pencil. I do this thing where I basically just go and kind of blend it in to like maybe a quarter of my eye. Then I'm gonna go in and curl, and then I'll use this Hourglass mascara. In my upcoming movie called The School for Good and Evil, I got to work with Charlize and Carrie and Michelle and Lawrence. They're the most amazing ever. Like, they're so talented. They're so professional. Like, I got to see what a true professional actor is like. And we had a really fun time shooting in Ireland for like 5 months. So I'm just going in with this Q-tip and Just brushing off the mascara that transferred. I'm gonna go in with this Tarte Chrome eyeshadow pot. The next step I'm gonna do is add a couple more freckles because I love my freckles. I think it's my favorite part of my face. And I'm just gonna slightly use like the more pointy edge of this. I'm just gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury lip liner, and I don't like to overline my lips. I feel like I usually lean towards the more richer lip colors because I just think it's so nice when your lip has like a moment for itself. I usually wear like a lip balm or cream, but I don't go in with lip gloss because if I am performing, dancing, whatever it may be, that is like straight for my lips goes my hair. Like, it's not a vibe at all, so I stay clear of that. These I definitely bring with me whenever I'm on the go, so I might go in with this red to kind of bring a little more color to this lip. Then I'm just gonna blend this out. This is my everyday makeup routine and my everyday skincare, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you soon. Mwah.